I always thought it would be fun to own an art gallery, a place where I could show my work and curate it exactly the way I wanted. But here's the thing, I don't actually want to run an art gallery, the employees, the overhead, squirrels in the attic, and honestly, I'd rather be making art than managing a building. What I really is to tell stories and create art. That's it. So I started thinking, how can I get the art gallery experience without the art gallery complications? Virtual galleries crossed my mind, but I wanted something more tactile, more organic. And then one idea led to another, as these things often do, and I landed on this. What if I built my own art gallery, but on a small scale, like a 1/12 scale art gallery? That's Dollhouse scale, 1 inch for every foot. So I began to draw plans. I was thinking I'd just cut up some foam core board for walls, create some tiny art, add a few details, and call it a day. Then I mentioned it to my husband. You see, the thing is, he's a major craftsperson and also somewhat of a perfectionist. And when he heard foam core board, he said, well, I've got some scraps of plywood in the garage. Then out came the power tools, and before I knew it, I was ordering tiny windows and doors, debating exterior paint colors, and consulting our daughter, who is a working photographer, on the exact shade of white for the interior walls. Not too warm, not too cool, flat finish only, so there's no glare on the artwork. And it just kept going from there. My husband continued on, building a little refreshment bar for gallery openings so my tiny patrons could stroll around holding tiny drinks in their tiny hands. I made miniature trays, found miniature bottles and glasses, and added corner shelves, and turned some old beads I'd been saving for years into tiny art vases. We laid down a cork floor made from stick-on cork shelf lining, which I whitewashed because the natural cork was too brown. Then came a little boardwalk, patch of fake lawn, a few trees and bushes, and the list goes on. Are we getting carried away? Probably. So, welcome to the sneak peek of Story to Art Gallery. Upcoming Story to Art Gallery exhibitions will feature my art alongside works from artist friends, all created from my stories. And I want to be clear, this is real art, actual paintings just on a small scale. And all art in these miniature exhibitions will be available for purchase in our online stores. I'll also be sending out my short but sweet newsletters covering our upcoming Story to Art exhibitions, special offers, and other tidbits of excitement around the gallery. And you are also free to sign up for that newsletter in the description below. So I couldn't afford a full-size art gallery, so I built a tiny one. Stay tuned, grand opening coming soon.